It's not a pipe. It's a vape. So 30-second pause.
Oh.
30 seconds. Hold on to it. You taste? You should taste something.
No.
Let me see. Did it go out?
I taste it.
It's a 30-second pull.
Start. No smoke. Oh, yeah, I can press the button.
No, do not press the button.
Don't press the button? Okay, try again. Maybe I'm doing something wrong.
Just pull for 30 seconds.
Oh, wow, I actually hit the button. Let's see.
Taste?
I taste it. I ain't getting no smoke.
You're not going to.
You're not gonna get no smoke.
Hold up. I'm not gonna get no smoke.
It's not gonna smoke. I taste it. Stop playing, man. Come on, man. And that's supposed to be the gadget, man. Come on.
Pull on it before it vibrates. When it vibrates again, that means it's automatically turning off.
Man, I got some smoke that time.
Nope. I feel like I got it. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I'm going to turn it up.
And we're back. Today's topics. Unfortunately, that my man helped me out because he's a tech wizard. I ran out of. I'm using too much memory in my camera, so I had to clear out some memory before we started recording. But we back, and we gonna chop it up. People been asking for this. I told them I wasn't gonna do nothing until I got, my bling, my bling.
The kapow.
The bling, the princess cuts on the top and the diamond dust on the bottom.
The pow pow.
Where's my mouth? We able to stop him.
The kung pow.
The kung ping pow.
Yeah.
Bling. Oh wow, yes. Your mortgage is in my mouth. No.
Did that vibrate again?
Oh, it vibrated.
It's shutting down.
All right, we're gonna press it.
Press the button.
That's all right.
That's new. Okay. I don't think flowers are worthy enough for me to spend money to get that little. Did it burn that up? Let me see. All right, look.
No, it didn't burn it up. Just
Oh.
got to compress it down a little bit.
Oh, hey. That's now when it comes to smoking apparatuses, I kind of add my connoisseur from days past and days present and days future, but that's a little slick right there, bro. I ain't know.
I find that this allows me to go in any crowd.
Mm-hmm. Why you don't like to concentrate? Two. Cause this jump right here, you want to try?
Mm.
You say, oh. Hey.
Cause see, I get up earlier than you.
No, you don't. Hold on. Hey, man. Because, see, the old lady makes me go to bed early at night because, she wants to cuddle. So I have to cuddle. Sometimes I have to close down and cuddle early. Old man stuff you got to do when you get our age. Now, I tell her that when I go to bed early, I'm going to get up early. So if I go to bed at 10 o'clock, right, I'm going to be up at 5. I'm going to be up at 6.
That's sleeping in for me.
See.
My feet hit the floor at 3. Pull, man, pull. Pull on that. My feet hit the floor at 3 because I got jobs that I got to do. The sooner I can get my jobs in, the sooner I can get to play.
That one was better.
Yeah, that was better. All
that
right.
was better.
Well, try it again just to make sure, because I don't want you to be discriminatory against the flower.
Yeah, it gets a little better.
A little better.
Yeah.
It gets a little better with time, and as time goes on, time just keeps moving.
I just can't believe that it don't smoke, man. There's no smoke. I get a little bit. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry to turn today's topic show to a smoking show, but it works like that sometimes. Okay, we could be on politics and world events, and then just, we start smoking. You know? I'm waiting for my neighbor to knock on my other neighbor. This is my other neighbor. See, us people from DC, we have a real connection to our neighbors in our neighborhood.
It's called having a thumb on society. You really know what's going on.
You know what's going on because the neighborhood's going to let everybody know what's going on. And everybody know the old emergency sound in the hood is when you hear somebody, you know how they're screaming at the top of their lungs because somebody else. Now you go outside, what's going on? Whether it be police, invaders, or whatever. You hear somebody outside and you recognize that voice and they screaming and hunting because somebody else. It's time you go outside. Not necessarily take the strap, but you got to go outside and see, hey, what's going on in my hood?
Like when the fire was going on next door. Like, was that 2 months ago?
Hey,
oh, man.
Hey, Slim. Go ahead, tell them.
No, I'm sitting there doing my work. You know, like I say, I get up earlier. So at this particular time, I'm getting ready to take my second nap. And then somebody says, fire, fire. And I'm like, what the hell? So I go down and I'm like, seeing all these people out front. And I'm wondering, damn, who left the grill on the patio?
Right.
But this was the second floor.
Slim, I slept through that shit.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I'm sorry, because I should have knocked on
You should have knocked on my door
so you
because
could seen that shit.
Because see, the fool who did it called me at 3 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. I was asleep. And I was like, dude, I didn't even answer the phone.
Oh, shit.
I didn't find out till the next morning. Because I said, what the fuck is this dude? I said, like, what does he call me for? 3 o'clock in the morning? Dude, I'm not coming outside. I'm in the bed. It's warm. It's soft. I'm not leaving. Okay? So the next morning, I get up and check the message. He said, hey, man, hit me up, man. Call me when you get. So I called him and said, yeah, man. It was a crackhead situation. Sorry to say. He had crackhead roommates. So when you get crackhead roommates, crackhead shit like that happens. But don't blow me the hell up for it. Don't burn down innocent little teeny weenies that might be living on the first floor, second floor. Don't put a whole bunch of people in danger because your ass is beefing with your crackhead roommate.
Because, see, then I'm really going to have some issues with you. I'm going to have some real, because now you blowing my shit up.
And you got some shit over there, bro.
Do I? I didn't really notice.
Slim, now I got the Death Star right here, but he has a whole CIA black site up in his joint.
Plausible deniability.
Allegedly. Allegedly. Okay, that joint is, that's like, my wife would leave me if I got that much equipment.
You see why I don't have anybody.
Well, you know, you're a YouTube star now, but you with DjGps now, so that's gonna change. You know, they gonna this, and no matter how old you is, how you look, once you hit this internet, this tube, boy, this tube bring a lot out of people.
So you mean I don't have to use the Bill Cosby method?
No, you always have a reserve. You always have a reserve Cosby situation. Okay, you just have to have the right situation. You know what I'm saying? See, back then it was lewds. I think now was it Dossier? It's this new liquor that all the men and women love it. I forget what's it called. Douce. Somebody.
Oh yeah.
Yes, man. You buy a bottle of that, that's guaranteed. Cause see, back in my day, if you bought a bottle of Moet, Shorty knew what was going on.
See, you were uptown. See, I was down a little bit, so it was cold duck.
Cold duck? Come on, man. You ain't get no yams off no cold duck, bro.
See, like I said, you were uptown.
No, bro. Cold duck, bro.
Hey, man, when it gets cold outside.
Hey, Slim.
Hey.
Man, you know what? We got a whole 2 generations of people that don't know what we are talking about when we say cold duck.
So I can talk to you about the MD 2020.
Right. Wait, now the youngest ain't know about that. That's still on the show.
Okay.
They don't know about that cold duck, bruh.
Is Wild Irish Rose still up there?
Yeah, but see, ain't none of them had the smoothness of the duck, bruh.
Oh yeah, that was the time you pointed your pinky finger.
See, you can pull out a bottle of cold duck and nobody would know it came off the same shelf as MD 2020 and the rest of them folks.
See, you remember back in the day when we used to have cabarets. So at the cabaret, the first bottle that goes around, that's the one that takes the eye off of the second bottle. By the time the cold duck comes around, they don't give a fuck.
They don't.
I'm that type brother. Hey, we're ready now.
I was not really a cabaret. I did one cabaret. What's the name of that place? It's over PG. What is that joint?
Right there on Southern Avenue, in the Southern Avenue line.
What
in the
was
Catholic Church.
What was the name of that joint? What's it?
Off of 4th Street.
Brian's Manor. Brian Manor.
Brian Manor. Right.
Oh.
Oh yeah, back up. You gotta go off the road a little bit to get back up.
Brian Manor.
Yeah.
It's Slim. Hey, I was on my reckless, not caring. And I'm up in that joint, and they got bottles. Me and I let my goofy roommates talk me into going. I ain't had no money. I had like about $15 to my name. It was 10 to get in. I was like, you know what? If I gotta spend my last $10 to get in here, I'm gonna party. So I got drunk, showed my ass, danced, messed with all the girls. Didn't care about what the niggas was talking about. They wanted to beat me up. They wanted to fight me. I just didn't give no. I was just like, he came in the back. Dude came in the back from, man, all these bitch ass niggas in here. Just I kept in. You ain't talking to me. I walk right past them. I ain't paying y'all no mind. I ain't falling for that shit. If you really want to do something, do something. But all that trying to agitate an argument, that ain't rock with me. I paid my money to come in and party. I come in here to party.
I want to touch your girl. I don't want to touch you.
Man, I came in here to party. I'm already mad. I didn't want to go. So, yeah. Prime Manor. Shout out to Brian. I don't even know if that place still exists, man. But, yeah.
You remember off Kenilworth Avenue? The Tip Top Club?
The Tip Top Club.
Yeah.
I never, that was, I ain't never.
Okay.
No. I was, in my younger days, my most days before I got to the, when I came home from pressing my bunk, that's when I got to the house music thing. But when I was young, man, it was just go-go, baby. It was just go-go, man.
So you definitely were at the Ibex.
I was at the Ibex.
Yeah.
I was at the Cherries down on Atlantic Street. Oh, yeah, I used to go deep down. Go down south to get that thing. Cherries, the Ibex. I saw EU and Salt and Pepper at the Black Hole.
The Panorama Room. I know
The Panorama Room, that's a regular. That's automatic. You got to go. Oh, there's the booze. Hold on. Gotta take it against while I'm running it. Yeah.
Well, one thing about the old days, they still like the new days. It's just all over again in a different manner. If you're paying attention, you're paying attention. When you find out, by all means, spread the news. But we want to do this thing the right way. We want to go to these particular functions. We want to go do the job. We're taking care of the ladies. Forget all that. We got to throw our pants over some bowl. We all there to get a good time going and to have that good time going. And for some reason, we've forgotten how to do that. We got some beautiful ladies out here, some beautiful sisters. We need to take care of them because you know what? They're going to take care of us. We do it right, they're on us. And for those of you who don't want to do it, send them my way. I'm the old man. I can't run like you young guys. But I'm like that old boy. Rather than run down the hill, I'll walk. Peace and love to all of you. Wherever you might be. Be about your game. Let me know how I can get out your way. We're going to have a peaceful world. Stay out of my way. We ain't got nothing but love for each other. Be about your business. Don't have to be about hurting nobody. That way, none of us get hurt. It's all about love. So what are we all about when it comes to our politics? We need to make sure that we're voting. When people say that it doesn't count, but it does. See, one thing about it, when you vote, at least they know that you're paying attention. We don't never want them to think that we're not on our game. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Party start.
Yeah. It's about to go down. Yes. So, my other neighbor of the fair skin complexion, he shout out to my neighbor next door for the dissolve, you know what I'm saying? And he said he's gonna come over. He's gonna come over before because you know he can ready to roll out. He said he's gonna come through, and I got another chair,
and we're gonna get in another mic, and we're gonna get this thing going from an OG. Cause I get it all the time. Hey OG, hey, what's up, old school? And I'm like, damn, man, is this what it was? I would have never thought that the rough things that came up, that I had to come up, how we came up in the street, you know, it wasn't no choice. You had to be about that life.
You had to have a game.
You had to have, you was, and I would never thought that my street cred would push me to, like, my little celebrity status, you know.
Yeah.
I thought, you know, my career did. My DJ stuff is stay. I was underground. I was underground with that till the internet, because people didn't even know I was doing shows and none of that. But when the internet came, that's when I came basically to mainstream with my music.
Yeah.
But that ain't none of that gave me celebrities. The thing that gave me celebrities is being homeless and being from the street, from my neighborhood, from how we grew up, you know. And we got a lot of pride. You know, and I talk about 12th Street all the time because I'm the only child. And everybody in my neighborhood had 5, 6 brothers. They was huge. Right? And I lived in the only apartment building on 12th Street. Well, down at that end of 12th Street. Everybody else in the whole neighborhood, 10th Street, all the way on up, it was houses over there.
Right.
So it was big families. And by me not having no brothers and sisters, the neighborhood just basically adopted me.
Yeah.
Everybody adopted me.
In fact, they probably thought that you had brothers and sisters. They just didn't know who your brothers and sisters were. You know, because that's how I grew up.
Yeah, but no, my neighborhood knew how they know, because, you know, we all went to school together. Like, oh, everybody, if you, like I told one guy, the dude from the barber shop, I ain't gonna mention his name. I told him he likes to call me. It's only 2 guys up on this end, on the county, that call me by my last name. I let Weezy get away with it because we know some folks down South Beach, down Langston Lane. Shout out to Mika and Day Day from down South Beach. We know them folks, so I let him go. But I told my other man, I said, dude, you gotta be careful calling me Barnhart, bro, because if the wrong person around from my neighborhood, somebody who grew up with me, they gonna G-check it. Like, oh, who's this dude calling you Barnhart? We don't know him. Who is he calling? And you might get pressed out.
Yeah.
You know, and by me being the only child of the neighborhood, man, they are very protective of me. They came to my rescue. My neighborhood has rescued my black behind. Dummy. Not knowing hood rules or finding out hood rules too late after you get clunked upside your head. But you taking a shot? No, and doctor's orders.
No, I stopped that even before the doctor told me to stop.
Yeah, the doctor told me to stop, man. I don't have money. I haven't had matter of fact, I haven't had a shot of this in, I haven't had a shot of it in a month. So I'm going to get a shot glass. And I'll be right back, you know what I'm saying? This is what we doing. Got one of today's topic backs. I finally got somebody in here. Everybody else was scared. They gonna call no names. But yeah, I'm getting it done doing this for my folks. I'm gonna get them something different. I'll be right back with my glass.
Let me pause it, man.
I can't pause it.
Oh, you can't?
If I pause it, it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, because you're not editing. We gotta take care of that.
Yeah, we gotta take care of that.
We got to take care of that.
We gotta take care of that, bro.
Because sometimes you just need a pause in life.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all right to go hard at it when you go. But remember, you got to take a pause so you can sit back and take a look at things.
Hey, man, that's you know, and I don't, you know, and a lot of people think that I got other stuff going on, as you see in my living room. I can't even, you know.
Hold up. You see my living room? Right. You go to? You sideways joning on mine.
No, not sideways. No. See, all right, here we go. See. No, I'm talking about right there, that piece of craftsmanship. I'm not talking. See, you got a whole
lot of shit going on.
You got a whole situation over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Because, you know, I don't know if you called the drone strike on Baghdad or these other people. I don't know what's going on over there, allegedly.
No, hablo inglés.
Okay, it sure look like you can fly 2 predators over that jump. You got it, yeah, man, yeah. But anyway,
I don't have anything that goes boom though. I want to make sure I'm clear. Nothing goes boom, bang, or blow up. So No dolls over there. We don't even hang out with those white boys.
Yeah.
Dolls.
Well, last time I checked, particle beam weapons don't make booms and stuff.
That's true, but I can't get the transformer to fire up enough for me to do my test.
Pepco, see that bill. Excuse me, mister. You got a lot of electricity going on over
Oh
there.
no, you ain't see all the extension cords going over to the next building, right?
Exactly. Oh my
But
goodness.
that's how we used to do back in the day. One of the first bands I was in high school, we used to practice, no joke, in the basement of this abandoned building. And when I say the basement of an abandoned building, we had running water that was going through the floor. The building had been abandoned. We used to run extension cords to get the power because they shut the power off upstairs, but they didn't shut it off downstairs where the water was running. So that's how we used to power up our equipment.
Well, you know what? Why does that story sound familiar?
This was off East Capitol Street. So if you were in that part of town,
Well, I got cousins that, God rest granddad Reese. So I got cousins over there used to be on 58, over there 58 East Capitol.
exactly, man. That's right there.
Yeah,
That's right there.
Yeah.
So just to be telling you, that we were not supposed to be in a lot of places that we were gone
What?
because we were high school students.
Man.
And the manager that we had at the time was booking us all clubs that had bars.
Let me tell you something. Like, that's another story, but I'm not get to that. But it was an underground rule. It was an underground rule in DC that you can go anywhere you want in DC by yourself to see a girl.
Yes. By yourself, though.
By yourself.
Right.
You go over to the girl's house, you take your butt in there, you stay until it's time for you to walk about there and go catch the bus and get up out of there.
Don't stay too long at the bus stop either.
Don't stay too long at the bus stop. Don't be coming outside, hanging out, lingering while you over that girl's house. You go to the girl's house and you didn't have no problems. You go to a girl's house and she live in the hood you don't know about and you want to get to know people and make friends.
No.
Slumpville. So yeah, but it was and I used to go into some of Evans Place, Southeast. Shout out to Evans Place, Evans Street, Southeast. That was Evans Place.
Colorado Road.
Yeah.
Okay.
18th. Yeah, I used to be up there, the skating rink. I used to the Ontario Theater.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the all night joint. Yeah. See, my
And
thing,
14th and Euclid for me also.
my thing is the kids don't have fun like we used to. They don't like even with the young dudes doing the little rap stuff, you know, I see more guns in their videos than women. It was back in the day when we had hip hop videos, or you gonna see some fine women in the video.
We had house parties. When we had house parties in apartment buildings, the whole building was the party. It depended on what you wanted to hear at the particular apartment you go to. And that was the joint. You can meet all kinds. So say, for instance, you go for the old 50s music. You want to have an old babe that you want to run up on. Just learn her music. Learn what she's drinking. And have some fun. Just hang out. You want to do the go-go music. That's typically downstairs.
Right.
Down at the basement.
Exactly.
That's the draw card. That's the one that you hear coming a few blocks away. And when you push up on that building, get out the car dancing. Don't think about doing nothing else, because that's how they know you belong there.
Exactly.
Other than that, you need an invitation.
You need an invitation, or you need to know somebody.
That's the invitation.
You need to know somebody.
Yeah.
Who you know? Who you with?
Who you with?
Who you with? Where you go? No.
Man,
But I reminisce, but you know, we've all had our situations out there, but today's youth, man, y'all gotta get something else going.
something else on the go, on the
You
positive.
need something else, man. Y'all, this glorified violence is nothing but a jail sentence and a hell sentence.
I'm going to differ with you on that. And here's what I'm differing with you on. And I hope all you young people hear this. See, it's not a problem with you being a warrior. if you have a right cause to be a warrior for.
Facts.
If you out here worrying just because you don't like the way somebody look, there's a problem with that. Because we got white boys, they are happy with you getting rid of yourselves. They're happy with you joining the army, joining the military, so you can fight their fight. Have you taken a look at what's going on in Kosovo right now? In the Ukraine? Come on. The reason why this particular president didn't sign up to have boots on the ground was because he didn't get enough of you black folks mind brainwashed.
Emotionally charged up.
So that you would take a gun up and go into Kosovo for him. Because guess what? We got the QAnon here. So we can't put the guns down because the QAnons, they got theirs. And here we are shooting each other. We're doing their job for them.
Wasting ammunition.
I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to curse. What the fuck are you doing?
Wasting ammunition. And my thing is, with the Russia-Ukraine thing, shout out to both of them folks. Because my thing is, how I feel about what my opinion is, I don't like to use feelings. I don't make no decisions on feelings. My opinion is, okay, when you come from another country, you come over here, and you try to ride the racist bandwagon that's been over this joint forever, I'm not with that. Mind your business. This is between me and the white people that's over here in America.
So let's get a little bit of history on this. The Ukraine. Okay. Remember Putin's words, or his
I'm about to bring that up.
His whole mentality was he wanted to go in and he wanted to chase Nazis.
That man, let me tell you something about Russia. Now, I remember the old Soviet Union, okay? And I'll tell you, in that Warsaw Pact. So y'all need to really do y'all history. Let me tell you something. They are not playing that Nazi coming across that Russian line ever again. After World War II, what was his name, Stalin and all that? Yeah. Man, Russia like, man, ain't no Nazi ever gonna make it across this line again. So how far did they go into Russia in World War II?
Way too fucking far, because here's the problem. Here's the problem with that history-wise.
Okay.
Because modern day white supremacists are every fucking where.
Basically.
Okay.
Facts.
They didn't just go to Argentina. We knew about that. But one thing about these particular warmongers, they are very good with saying to you, watch what I'm doing with this hand, while they fucking you under the table with this one.
You know.
That's where Kosovo came from, brother.
Uh-huh.
When the Germans ran out of Russian, that's where they went.
Oh, they're not going to tell you that.
They're not going to tell black folks that. Here's the problem with that. And I know I jump around a lot, but if we're not upset about what they're doing in Africa to our people that look like us, why should we care about Europe? I feel for them. I really do. But last I remember, you had a motherfucking officer wanted to build a wall to keep people that look like you and I out.
Last time I checked, the people that was trying to get out of Ukraine, that was black, had to wait till all the Ukrainians got out.
They had to wait till all the Jews got out. The Ukrainians, they were getting shipped out, but the Jews...
Now you're trying to get me banned. See, I don't even like to use the J word.
I'm going to use it because, Europeans, they look at Jews as being white niggas. And I'm sorry. They are...
Really?
But really,
So I've been around for a long time, bro. Okay, and I've done a lot of research. And I've heard a whole bunch of country sayings from old niggas, but I have never heard that. Say it again for me.
They treated the Jews like white niggas. That's the reason why they had to put a stamp on their arm so they could tell them apart. That was me. I'm sorry. But, anytime you got to stamp them up, see, for black people, for people of color, you ain't got to stamp us. Just like, a white guy told me at work one time that I had a brown nose. I said, yeah, but I was born with mine, motherfucker.
Oh, he tried to say he was brown nosing.
Yeah.
How times have changed.
Well, see, here's the real world.
Stop. Pause for a second. 20 years ago, would you still be working that job if you said that to you?
That, by the way, was 40 years ago. And he said that, the rest of the white boys in the room got up and left.
Yeah, because they know it's about to pop off.
They knew exactly what was going to go on.
Let me tell you something. When you youngins, when y'all get to be our age, and you look at how crazy our asses was, and that we would take off on you from 0 to 1,000 in 2 seconds. And I look back and was like, man, I supposed to have been dead a couple times with my reckless behind.
When you hear the police say that they shot a brother because they were in fear of their life, they got that shit from D.C. because when white people came in D.C. and white cops came in D.C., they were clotheslined. With the telephone lines that were up, they used to be clotheslined in our neighborhoods coming in there wrong.
Let me tell you something about. Now you might know about these. No, you over in the Ivory City, Trinidad section. Back in them days, they used to set up tripwires in certain alleys. And when the jump outs came, and you knew where the tripwires was, when you cut through the alley, you jump over the wire 2 or 3 wires. When they came through the alley, they tripped up like bubbling cops.
That's what I'm talking about. It was there. It was Lincoln Heights. Okay. It was Parkside, Kenworth, all over there. I hate to even throw Deanwood out here, but Deanwood was the place that you went when you wanted to go someplace soft.
Whoa, not now.
Oh no, not now. When I say soft, it was a protected place for black folk. White folks came through there, and you knew they got there by accident. For real. Because we were like, oh, you must have come from downtown D.C. You must have come through Benning Road. You are definitely in the wrong place. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to escort you to the line so we can show you how to get out again.
Yeah.
Don't you turn around and come back, mother.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's too much. Here's the problem that
Hey, look, I remember you saying curse word, the J word.
Okay, well, motherfuckers, I'm going to be a Paul Mooney on you, motherfuckers. Look him up. That's how he used to keep his teeth white. He had to say motherfucker 50 times a day.
They said, is he gone for real or did he?
Oh, no, he's gone.
Did he do the stage or that thing?
No. He
took off because Richard Pryor Peoples was looking for him.
Oh, that's the for real deal. They cling on him in the casket. Are you familiar with Star Trek?
Yes, I am. I am
okay.
a Trekkie because as you can tell.
So you remember how the Klingons, how they had the pain stick to test whether you were alive or not? Pain stick. The pain stick was what they would. Okay, you died. You laying there dead. I need to come. They witness the body. They take the pain stick and they would jab you with it.
Oh.
Everybody would stand in line and jab you with it. And the last person that would be your family member.
I got you. I remember that. Now I remember that.
Yeah.
You went way. Hey, Barry, you dug deep for that one. Okay.
Hey, have you all checked out the new Star Trek? Because here's the reason why you all need to see science fiction. Because they got us in it. They intend for black people to be in the future. Pay attention to that shit, people.
They know who's gonna be there. That's what
No.
That's my work. Yeah.
Some white folks want us to be there, and some don't. All of our skin folk ain't our kinfolk either.
Right.
So we have situations where some so-called that have made it, you'll notice that they're in movies, but they're the only blackface you'll see in the movie. They don't even have black people behind the scenes holding the light.
Right.
Shit, let me hold the damn light, man. Shit, give me the job. Shit, you got the job. You got the pool. I ain't calling nobody out.
But that's what FBA and B1 and the black media movement is made for us. Because see, certain things like when I learned stuff like from the government, or I learned things like when I first got my first laptop, like almost maybe 20 years ago, and I'm an information addict. My wife will tell you, I've sat and watched all kinds of seminars, 8-hour seminars. I've been, when I first got this machine, I call it the learning machine. When I first got my hands on the learning machine, it was no looking back. No looking back. And I look at our young, and don't get me wrong, the young generation is very tech savvy. God bless them. And the babies are sharp too. They get it quick. But listen, use the device for empowerment of our people and not just to have a party with, bro.
If nothing else, get yourself out of the situation that you're in. Don't use the technology to find out how to block this motherfucker so he doesn't know your whole story, that he can mind his business so you can take care of yours. You know, that's the funny thing about us. We allow white folks to come in and spy on us and tell us our business, but we don't ever spy on them. Like the motherfuckers that they're going to offer, brother, you know, out in the street, he's a cop. Well, shit, they plaster our name just when we're a suspect. They let people know where we live, and we're just a suspect.
They gonna pull up what you did in elementary, and you shot Susie with the spitball when you was in the 4th grade. They gonna have all that laid out,
and then they're gonna want you to side with them. It's time to go fight in the Ukraine.
Who gonna fight in Ukraine?
You mean you're not gonna do what the good white man tells you to do? You're not going to go take up arms for this good white man? Because if you don't, QAnon's going to be there shooting at you. We got QAnon right up here in Montgomery. I'm sorry. Am I supposed to tell people where we live?
Everybody know I live because I got that work.
We got QAnon right up here in Montgomery.
Let me tell you something. My situation is not for anybody that looks like me. Okay? I basically can beat the shit out of anybody black and whip their ass old-fashioned style. And then tend to their wounds and everything, and let them know that, look, this is just an old-fashioned ass whooping that you had to get for doing something dumb. There's no need for either one of us to go to jail or lose our life over, okay? But that other shit...
What's the point in that other shit?
That other shit, like, when I mean that other shit is what I got that shit for, is you gonna roll up in here in 3 or 4 pickup trucks in my hood with your little Confederate flags and think you're about to do something? That's what I got that for.
It's not going to be that easy.
It's not going to be sweet at all.
It might be, you might be Russia, I might be the Ukraine, but you're going to realize that you were in a fight.
You're in a guerrilla warfare situation in my hood, and trust me, Molotov, Ukrainians ain't the only one who know how to use Molotov cocktails.
We're going to throw...
Allegedly.
We're going to throw pillows at you. Because you know how much we love you.
Right, and we're going to flower the street with roses.
We're going to lay on of hands, you know, back in the old Jesus day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jesus laid on of hands, right? But
right.
They didn't say that it wasn't a left and a right.
The hands of Jesus.
How we used to call them back in the hood, it's a 2-piece combination.
Right, exactly, with extra mambo sauce.
And they might give you the family pack. Don't fuck with us.
Right, okay.
But that was a beautiful time. That was a beautiful era.
I want these people. Listen, if you value, because we not coming out there. We've been on the front line. Ain't no OG 40 and up going back out to the trenches, bruh. We not gonna go out here and lead the charge for y'all young niggas. Y'all young. Y'all got all this energy. You're making all these damn babies. Y'all get out there and stay on code and get the war fought.
Hold up. I'm going to take issue with you on that.
Uh-oh.
I ain't got no problem with you making babies. Because you know what? If you making babies and you're doing it right, you're raising that village, I'm on your side. I will stand in front of the bullet for you to support you to take care of the babies.
Exactly. I'm with that.
That's our future. After I'm gone, what the hell? I ain't got shit.
I got a bunch of nephews because, see, I don't do a lot of podcasting, especially with like trying to tell youngins what to do. You seen my nephews come through here. You already know how I get down.
Mm-hmm.
And my nephews listen to me, and they will call me, hey, Unc, hey, OG, man, and I will let them know. One thing about my battalion of buck wagons, they seen me come through the mud, and shout out a lot of them. One of my mans, he got 5 sons. My other race car nephew, he just got a brand new baby girl, so he got 2 in his batch. V nephew, he got a little man. Zulu Marquise, he got 5 sons.
Sweet.
So, you know, and they young, and I'm telling them, man, look, man, like V nephew, I told V nephew, I said, look, man, you need to marry this girl, man. I told him, I said, look, man, we gotta break this cycle. I did it.
I'm a different a little bit because I think I got you by a couple of days with age. But for real,
A couple of days.
But for
No,
real, if you take
just because you use gray away, that don't mean that you got to be back a couple days.
I don't use gray away. I just keep it cut short. You can't see it sprouting out.
And we're back. Your man DjGps. Yeah, today's topics, we going in today. I finally someone with the mental in the hood credentials and ghetto galvanizing up to sit in here and chop it up with me. Cause a lot of people scared, you know, people don't like me.
You want me to go get him now? I'm sorry. You talk. Hold up, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get that guy you talking about.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. So I appreciate my man DjCv. Okay, you don't have no social. No, the shit he's doing. He don't need no social media, bruh. Believe me.
No, the only social media I need is them.
Okay.
They need to take the ball and run with it where we used to do it way back in the day. We got your back, but we need to make sure that we only got one life to give.
Right.
If I got to give up the life, it's going to be for a reason.
Right. If I got to give it up for 1 year, young niggas, I need to have a mission plan right. Okay. I need to. I'll be the bait. I'll be the first one to throw myself under the bus to make sure 80 of y'all niggas get across the fucking fence.
So let's be clear about some shit before we get. I'm sorry. I keep cursing.
Me too. But hey,
let's get clear on this shit.
Long as we don't use the J word or the bacon lettuce tomato people.
We ain't talking about charging the damn capital. Because that shit worked for white folks. That ain't working for us. You show up on the Capitol wrong, and you see what they did to the sister that had a little mental issue. She was driving a car around.
I remember that.
They killed her with her baby in the back seat.
Let me tell you something.
And they didn't give a fuck about it. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be cursing so much, but
we've all, me and you both done security work. We've all jumped on the Constitution bandwagon. I did it too. I picked
You mean you were a mercenary?
No.
What's the difference?
I had a badge and I was just serving the Constitution.
Shit, let me go.
I was serving the Constitution.
I'm sorry. Let me go next door. I'm gonna print you a badge now.
I was deputized by someone who was insured and regulated and licensed by the federal government to be security there, and I did.
Like
What the Constitution tell you to do.
Like Enron, they used to be certified and they had their constitutional rights to go in and take over like Ghana and Central Africa to go take their oils, like that type of certification.
No, I never did any overseas tour duties. I was bounded to the strictly to U.S.
So you didn't get a chance to be an international fuck up.
No, thank goodness. No, I did not.
And we wonder why people are trying to run the fuck out of South America to get north because we fucked up down there back in the 50s.
They told me if I didn't do it, they was going to take my Social Security.
Oh, man. I feel you, bro.
They told me, nigga, if you don't go over there and find out where them folks is at and give us a location so we can put that predator on us, then you will not get your SSI and say, oh, no, you dirty Uncle Sam. No, you...
Okay, Jose, I'm on my way. Run, motherfucker, run. Because I'm on my way. I'm letting you know. I don't want to fuck you up, but if I catch you, I got to fuck you.
Oh, man.
That's the real fucked up part about being a mercenary. Because when African Americans go over into Laos and Cambodia and Vietnam, and they saw all these people that look like us, they were like, you know what?
Okay, well, I'm just going to throw... Okay.
We got some...
Do you remember Rhodesia?
Oh, hell yes.
Okay, then we're going to leave it at that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you remember...
Botswana?
I had Khan. Shout out to my man Khan. My man Khan from Afghanistan. I met this brother. Yeah, Khan. Okay. I met this brother over in at the Pizza Hut. At the Domino's. I was working at Domino's. Shout out to Domino's for giving brothers a chance. And Domino's has been a lot of come up for a lot of brothers. Don't let nobody tell you anything different.
And by the way, Domino's, since you hear this message, please send us 3 topping pizzas right now. We'll be waiting for the knock at the door.
Hey, really? If we was in D.C., see, we out in the county now. But we was in D.C., man, Team Washington over there, they don't want me called. Because I said, hey, man, I gave y'all 13 years, you going to send me a pizza. I've been hit 3 times, you going to send me a pizza.
Well, they're franchise, right? So the Domino's is right here.
But that's not Team Washington. That's a I would have to call the DC. If I'm not in DC, I can't pull no dominoes, no powers and dominoes.
See, for all of y'all that are watching,
Shout out to Kiki and Roland, 333 Hawaii Avenue, Dominoes. Rest in peace, my man Mo, 14th and U, Dominoes. Go out to my man Vic, 14th and U, Dominoes. I go to my man Muhammad, Georgetown. What's that? I can't remember exactly. Wisconsin or something. In Georgetown. Shout out to all my Dominoes family out there. You know, we love it, man. I made some money with Dominoes.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
I made some money with Dominoes.
I hear you.
And if it wasn't for me raising them 3 girls, I did whatever the check came. I did not care when that DOD stuff, that security stuff.
Yeah.
I did not care. I got 3 daughters. Michelle was in college. Antoinette and Andrea about to come out of high school. No, sir. I wouldn't give a stripper a tip. Okay, you can shout out to the penthouse, or they call it the house now, up on George Avenue.
And I know you all remember me from way back in the day. I was a brother who used to pay in nickels.
Hey, shout out to Sparkle. And,
I wanted to see him pick the nickels up with no hand. So
Sparkle, Butterfly, and the other little John. But no, they tell you, they used to come in there. I used to play my cousin. I can't shout his name out because
you not trying to make sure we can go home.
Yeah, no, well, I don't want him to want no Rico shit,
Yeah, right.
So I used to roll with him. I'm watching this back, me and Big Dave. Shout out to Big Dave from 9th and Barnaby, Southside, Washington D.C. You know who you is, Big Dave. Me and Big Dave, watch my man because he goes strip club with $6,000.
Are you serious?
Every day. I was on the tour with this dude. I call all my little hood adventures tours of duty. Okay, I went on tour duty with my cousin. Okay, he doing that thing. Okay, I mean he's doing the thing.
Dang.
I mean he got white customers calling, complaining about his customer service because they spend $100K a year with him. I told that cracker when I caught up with him. Oh, excuse me.
See, he don't use the J word, though. Don't use the J word.
Yeah. So when I went down there and saw them folks, I said, look, man, don't you ever call the damn phone talking like that. Have you lost your mind? He was like, well, where's D-Rock? No, I'm here to see you. Steve sent me to come to have a conversation with you, Slim. Don't you ever be talking the phone on like that? You talk to me now. You crazy?
You're lucky we're not having this conversation. I'm sorry.
You lucky I'm not got you tied up in the back of this Tahoe and done ramage through your ATM and everything else, allegedly.
See, you used to use Tahoes. I used to use my old big Chrysler 300.
I
had a big trunk.
That was my cousin's suite. I did my career with a pickup truck. I was a truck man. I'm always a van, pickup truck, or bike, or moped, or bicycle. I was a mountain bike courier, so in DC. So yeah, but no, man, you know, and it was just so reckless. But back to the story. He spent about $6,000 a night, and me and Big Dave rode with him because you already know we on Georgia Avenue, and it was a recession. Even the DJ at the club said, damn, well, the recession, the recession ain't hurting everybody. We in the VIP section. Where we sit at now, where we used to sit at is now the main VIP section. Where we used to sit at. And it was nothing for this nigga to get a stripper after, man. Every night, we had 3 strippers rolling with us. We would take them deep. It's a joint up on Columbia Road, or 24-hour, like Waffle House, like breakfast and
yeah.
We go up there, John. He gonna feed all the hoes. Listen, when we was in the strip club, because what you want, man? Give me a Heineken. You know, I like liquor, but basically in my mind, I'm on the detail.
You working?
I'm on detail.
Yeah. I'm
not here with these hoes. I'm not here with no drinks. Okay. I'm here to make sure don't nobody run up on our ass. Okay.
You're not gonna catch me sleeping.
No, sir. But while I was in the joint, I had my cousin. He had a BlackBerry. He had a poker joint. I'm a vicious poker player. I'm a vicious poker player. I'm gonna say a crap shooter, but I'm not a street crap game dude. I'm a casino crap game dude.
Gotcha.
Okay, there's a big difference. So I'm good with them. So I'm in the strip club. I'm playing poker. DeAndre buying drinks, and look, DeAndre will give me. D-Rock will give me. He will give me like about maybe $100, $200 in ones. And here you go, Drake. Go ahead, get your tip on whatever. Huh? What? You who? What?
Buddy.
And as soon as he put a little sliding slide, because we had a little table like this over, as soon as he started doing over there, all the hoes know, because he's there every goddamn night. All the hoes know that, okay, he just gave his man some tip money. So here they come.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? One joint. What was her name? It was another joint. Cherry Bomb. Chocolate joint. Oh my God. I used to be on chocolate joint so hard, but that's another story. So she came over there. Cherry Bomb. Hey, what you gonna? I pulled out $3. Put it up under her joint. Here you go. She gonna look at me. She gonna look at me. Here you go.
She let you walk out of the club?
Nigga, I'm leaving on talk to see. First of all, hold up. First of all, we don't even rock like that. Okay, because first of all, we on Georgia Avenue. Okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, now check this out. Now, I might be with D-Rock, but I got niggas from 6 and S that know me just up there. I got niggas from 7 and P who know me. Little Elvis and them, they know me. It ain't going down. Every time I walk in the penthouse, no matter who I come with, Little Elvis goes, you all right? You straight? You don't need to be, if you need anything. I got your drinks. I got everything. Back then, you used to call me Reds from down that part of town.
Okay.
Reds, I got you. What you want? So my man said, whatever you can see. If you start faking, you're at home over here. I ain't worried about that anyway. But I told Terry, I said, yeah, you got just like, oh, so you come to strip club and play poker? She said, were you on the phone? I said, no, I'm playing poker. She said, she looked at me like I'm a square or something. I'm in there. She looked at me. Are you in the strip club and you playing poker on the phone? Really? I was like, yeah, I'm playing poker. I'm good at it. I just won 5 stacks. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But off the game, it ain't gonna. It wasn't gonna transfer into real money. But I just won. I just won 5 stacks off a boat, off a full house. Okay.
Oh,
I had to drop the full house, drop the boat on their ass. Okay. I got 5 stacks. I went all in on that shit too. So I'm looking good. I ain't think about this motherfucking hoe.
Not now. Shit.
So
can't compete with that.
So I told her, I said, look, I'm basically on detail. I'm doing security. This is my play cousin. We grew up together. He's the man. Let him tip you. He's gonna give you $150 just for showing up. You show up in front of me, I'm gonna give you $3. I got a daughter in college, and I got $2 to break out of high school. And the last thing that I need my conscience on my mind, and I gave some hoe $100 a tip. It's a strip club. Nah, bro, when I'm working. Nah, shawty, I'm not tipping y'all. I like you, y'all fat, beautiful. I'm not giving you a dime, man. Sorry.
The $3 was good.
What? You done messed up on my extra wing with my 5-piece from Young's.
Man.
Come on, man. So, I don't know, bro. But like that whole scene with, I was like, you have to have some standards. You have to have some principles. These young dudes have a good time. I want y'all to have a good time. Because y'all having a great time with the accessibility of yams that y'all got that we didn't have.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay? Because in order to get yams, back when you had to have some game, you had to be a good kisser. You had to know how to dance. Had nice clothes. They had to be clean.
And
Point blank.
And had to have your own place. Or a place that you
If you listen, here's how it worked
call
back
your
then.
own for
Listen,
an hour or two.
if you was living with mommy in the basement, guess what? You had your own car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't get it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay? And now, there's another thing. You guys that stay home with mom and you're 30, 35 years old, guess what? If you taking care of your mother Fuck what these hoes say. I'm taking care of my mother. I'm keeping my resources in my family. Yeah, ho, I got my little spot in the basement. My mom's upstairs and I'm paying and I'm taking care of my mother. If you can't accept that, then step the fuck on.
For real, for real?
Yeah, for real.
You don't even need to be in my business at all.
Exactly.
I mean, what did you come here for?
Exactly. You came down here to get
waxed.
To get smashed off. It's a comfortable, safe environment. That's all a man got to do for a woman is feed them, protect them, and provide them shelter. Don't let these hoes tell you nothing different.
That's all you should be asking for. Don't get that twisted either. That's all the fuck you should be asking for.
Food, shelter, and for him to tear somebody's head off for you. Point blank.
I want you to find out what my pillow smells like.
But yeah, let me do it. Oh my God.
But you know, it's funny how many places we cross almost at the same time, but not really.
Right. Because I've never seen you, we've never crossed paths in DC because, you know, like, shout out to the band, Go-Go Band in DC. Look them up, they're called Familiar Faces.
Oh, yeah.
Familiar Faces. That's a DC thing. Because we always see somebody, because DC is a small city, like, hey man, your face look familiar, bro. Where I know you from? And it's always been love.
Pull on that right quick, because I need you all to look at Risa Renee. Largo. Risa Renee, sweetie, sweetie, sweetie. I gotta tell you, when y'all check her out, y'all gonna love her.
Say that name again. Say it again.
Risa, R-E-E-S-A.
Okay.
Renee, R-E-E-N-E.
You want me to pull her up now? Do you got the cause see, I can pull her up now, but you got to have
the internet.
But you got to have the right for me to do this show. You got to have the okay from her for me to put her shit up here.
Oh,
And you don't have that, so we're not
have
gonna do that. So we're following the YouTube community guidelines.
She's on YouTube though. She's on YouTube, and trust me, she's worthwhile. Pull her up. Pull her up.
Well,
I had a chance to see her in the rain at the Cannabis Festival a couple years ago, and it was raining like hell. The PA guy was jacking her shit up, and she was also out there with a young lady. I never will forget her. But Risa Renee, being hometown local, she has some very hip jazz riffs that will captivate you. And then when you realize this sweet little voice comes up and is spitting those rhymes, hitting those notes, beautiful young lady. And you know what? She got talent. She's just not a pretty face. And whoever's doing her music, like a little brother that she talk about, yeah, you definitely on par. I know you've toured the world, but ain't no place like home. There's no place like home. And by the way, I hope you still got that big fro, girl, because that was rocking. That was hitting like a mug. But I say that to say she's done stuff with Backyard. She's done stuff with Chuck. So I know you all have seen it, but y'all may not have known that's who you're looking at.
see, that's what I hate about being blind. I think I left her at the neighbor's house, but my glasses, man.
Oh man, you want to be able to see?
I gotta see. When you get our age, ladies and gentlemen, you got to be on your Fred Sanford. You got to have glasses laid around everywhere, bro.
And I keep two.
You keep two. See, this is an old thing. Y'all young dudes, take advantage of all the good stuff that you got physically right now.
Like your ladies. You know, when they when they're whispering in your ear at 2 o'clock in the morning, there you go, and they telling you, hey baby, you need to get this check, you need to get that check. Listen to them.
What? Because Ronnie, shout out to Veronica. I had double hernia.
Oh shit.
From because I was a bike messenger.
Yeah.
And
I thought you said you got the hernias from those big women.
No. That was the back spasm joint thing situation.
back. They say what I had to do that when I get a woman that's over like 240, that I need to tie a piece of plywood, get a bungee cord, and tie the plywood.
I told you to stop letting them walk on your back once they pass 400 pounds.
No, you got to have, see, you got
Especially
to have,
with the heels on.
You got to-
baby, if you 400 pounds, you're going to have to take the heels off.
but see, that's what the plastic, you get the 6x1, the 6x1, the whole plank. You put the plank on your back, you get a bungee cord, the regular back button, and you bungee cord around the front part of the chest, and you run the back. That gives you that extra back brace and weight.
And then you send her up to the roof, take all your clothes off, run around 3 times and jump off. Splat! Splat out!
Yeah, and we back with your man DjGps. We doing it extended. Yeah, we doing today's topics. I'm bringing it back, y'all. I got some things lined up, so we doing this. Got my man in the house, DjCv. Yeah, we got more episodes to come. Please like, share, comment. We're gonna keep this going because I don't know. This is a very busy man. Boy.
I'm not so busy as I am.
Man, look,
Chilling.
when I walk into your joint, I immediately start sweating like, God dang, where's the invoice? I start thinking about, I'm thinking, where's the time clock? I walk in your joint, good God, you ain't do what? You trying to take, how you gonna take over the world and I'm right next door, you ain't tell me nothing, man. Oh, no, I got just time for me to move.
We just building a rocket ship to the moon. How many of y'all want to ride?
Hey, what? I wouldn't be surprised what you might transform over in that joint. Portholes, Syrian gate. Hey, look, allegedly.
On a for real, black folk, we need to look at how we're going to get off this rock. Because the people that are in charge right now, I don't care whether it's black, white, green, or orange, they're not preparing for our future here. They're messing this shit up to the point where your kids won't be able to survive in it.
Listen, I watched this movie. I want you to check it out. It's called Snowpiercer.
Yeah, got it.
You watched it? Yeah.
I've recorded it.
Let me tell you something.
I don't like the show, by the way. But the movie, yeah. Okay.
The movie, I haven't seen the show, but the movie, it touched me. And near the end, I hate to spoil it, but I got to. When that little half mixed boy, when that little thing opened up and he was sleepy, he got out and he was walking up to get inside the little train machine. And the brother and the white dude was like, "Hey man, no, don't get in there, don't get in there." And the little boy was like, "Man, this is what I'm supposed to do," not knowing that when he get inside that junk, he's never going to come out. He's going to die in there. So when I summed that up, it was like these dominant people out here, they are killing our children to feed the machine.
Soylent Green.
So that was an element when I told my girl when he was looking up about the little protein packets. I said, "Oh man, they took that from Soylent Green." She said, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Man, it was an old movie where they was killing people."
Charlton Heston.
They was killing people and making people food.
That's how they were feeding the people that were needy, the people that were on their day welfare.
Exactly.
That's how they got fed.
And then what they did. If you got tired of living, the shit was just too rough. They had a checkout center where you go get yourself, you go kill yourself. You remember that part?
Oh yeah.
And look, when Dad opened the door, Dad was old, and I can see me going through that door too when I got his age. Dad went through that door, and when he opened the door, I'm talking about the air condition of life.
So have you checked out Cloud Atlas?
No, I haven't checked that out.
Holly Berry's in it.
Oh boy, Holly Berry, woo woo.
Well,
I'm not a Holly Berry fan.
You may not be, but in this one, it might change your mind.
What, she plays an intelligent role, like a scientist or something?
Oh, you definitely need to check it out. It's a trilogy.
Okay.
And the way that the trilogy goes is it's in multiple places and multiple times.
Like that
with the same characters.
Like that what was that joint? What was it? Die, repeat, die, or something like that. But the dude kept repeating the whole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when it had to kill an alien, or you had to go keep going over and over again.
Right. Tom Hanks. I mean Tom
Cruise.
Cruise. Yeah. Same difference.
Hey, dog, go ahead. You did slide down. Hey, look, you got to look out for them stealth. See, you got to have your anti-stealth joke radar up at all times when you mess with DC cats.
Hey, shit, that's
This is a DC show, which we don't have. We don't have a DC podcast. Okay, and when we do, if we do, shout out to them. Send me a link. Set it up. But this is a DC thing, because I've seen the New York guys do their thing on the internet. I see the Philly guys. Shout out to Gillian Wallow. I see they do their thing. I see the down south, the 85 South Show thing. Shout out to them too. I see them doing their thing. DC, we ain't doing that thing yet.
Nope.
We ain't doing that thing. Yes, we have our precious, oh so precious. Do you want me to put some go-go music up? Because I can't play that. Don't get flagged. We got our precious. Shout out to the Godfather of Go-Go, Chuck Brown, may he rest in peace.
Yes.
My personal friend, Foots from Rare Essence, the first drummer. Yes, right. Rest in peace, Foots. That's right.
Pull on that for a second.
Yeah. DC show today.
So some of you all that go back in the day may remember an albino brother, Tommy, that used to play with Chuck.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Was it a guitar?
No, keyboard. In fact,
Oh, was it a trombone? Who was the white boy?
No,
Was anyone with the bush? The
No.
red afro bush? Who was that?
no, I forgot his name, but Tommy was the keyboard player that played the plug-in synthesizer. That was the old moves that you had to plug the chords in to get to your different wave patterns.
Oh,
wow. By the way, that's what our keyboards are doing. When we go into the programs, they're putting in different wave patterns.
Wow. That's, you see that Yamaha right? That's an old synthesizer.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's an old, look.
So back in the day, y'all, they had to do all of that. The
Plug it to different modes,
you had
right?
to use the wires to plug it in.
Right.
Tommy came to my school, H.D. Woodson, and he
what?
taught us.
Oh, yeah.
Pull on that, man. Pull on that.
I've been pulling on that. I'm kind of,
You like that?
Yeah, that thing,
It worked?
it came in late.
Yeah, it has a
It
delay.
came,
A delayed reaction.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that part, though.
I'm sorry, you from D.C., aren't you?
Yeah, but I wouldn't expect that much of a delay, and then after the landing was a little, okay. This is where we're getting to now? All right.
So
Okay.
we have multitudes of different places, and that's the thing I love about my people. I don't care where we come from, that's where we are. Which, what I'm saying by that is, okay, we're diverse people. No matter what we're doing, no matter where you see us, don't think and don't sleep on us to think that that's where we are. We're just there for that moment. What I'm doing when I'm at your site, that changes from time to time.
And see, that's another thing. We need to stop putting all our stuff in sight, because what you see in there, and only a few people know about this Prinks. I will be releasing Prinks technology. I might release some of it today in this conversation, but hey, this Prinks thing, I've been doing an architecture for everything we need to do when we're ready to do us. When we're ready for our black nation, I've already laid out the blueprint. I've already done it.
Shut it off.
My problem has been, because I've surveyed my work. I put surveys out in the field about my work. A lot of our people really truly believe that we can't go back to Africa and build us a nation there. We can't build. A lot of people believe that, we need to stay here and fight for this and this, that, and that, and our answers to that. Well, basically, our answers originally from Africa. And basically, with the math and the science and technology that we have now, if we was to that, my storyline is based on 52 million black people leaving America, going back to Africa with extreme and excellent technology and other things that I'm not ready to reveal yet. But my storyline falls on these guidelines that, look, we are the creators, the architects, and the builders of this planet. Okay?
whatever when we built America, when we can rebuild Africa, we can bring Africa up to the 22nd century or whatever the case may be. And then we have a big misconception of Africa because I've seen people came from Africa and say, hey man, it ain't messed up over there like that everywhere. Bro, we got stuff going on over in Africa. Stop sleeping. Why spend another 200 or 300 years, or even another 50, or even why lose any more generations of black people being over here?
When I talk to young
And that's the resistance I get. People say, man, well, anyway, we not even coming over. We got to sweet of it. It's messed up Africa. It bugs, malaria. Man, we got enough black scientists. We got enough black doctors. We got enough black military generals retired. Right? We got enough black everything to build everything that we built here for these folks, for our people over in Africa.
Let me also switch that up a little bit.
We'll switch it up. What?
So
about the music.
here's where I am with that. We have to build wherever we happen to be.
Facts.
We make this Wakanda. We take this motherfucker as it should be, Wakanda.
Facts.
If you all don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat that slavery bullshit. That's what the Trump administration was about. Instead of doing that, do your research, do your history, go down and look at the totem poles down in Miami. Look at southern Florida and look at the totem poles and tell me you don't see African heads on the native indigenous people that were here. Oh, you fucked up motherfuckers from Europe, couldn't pronounce the name, so you called them Indians. But look at the totem poles and look at the black people that are on there. Thousands of years before these motherfuckers were out of their damn caves, we had a trade going between the native indigenous people that were here and Africa.
Shout out to Tariq Nasheed, because what happened was, like I said, when I got my hands on the learning machine, which I mean, AKA a laptop and internet. Once I got my hand on the learning machine, I ran across, after my research, I ran across Tariq Nasheed. Shout out to him. And Hidden Colors 4. I think I got that. I still got that on. I still got that in here.
No.
I still got a master copy of that in here in DVD. Let me tell you something. Once I saw that, I was like, you know what? That's what they're really, really scared of. They're scared of the explorers in us. They're scared of that when we listen. Well, just for example, my little opinion, you got a place, and you got two people that show up to this place. These people have never seen any other race besides their own. Let's say Asians, for example. It's back in the day, it's Asians, okay? It's an Asian place, it's an Asian country, Asian island, whatever. Two boats roll up. Off one boat, there's a Caucasus from the Caucasus Hills of Caucasian land.
The Caucasoid Mountains, yeah.
The Caucasus, the Caucasian people of the Caucasus.
And since we're going to talk about Ukraine,
No. Yeah, we Caucasus to go to
Caucasoid Mountains go right through there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. So you got one boat, and this person is on the Caucasoid, with the fair skin and the distinct smell of Caucasoiders.
I see that. You can't go on there.
Listen. See,
you told me I couldn't curse on
but listen. Well, I'm trying to tell you about the two boats, right?
Yeah, but you start talking about that smell, man.
Listen,
it's hard to get that stink out, man.
Listen, the smell came when the tide went up for these Asian folks. They smelt that thing. It's like, look, there's something coming.
Did something just pop, or was it me?
No. So now you got one smell. These folks got off the boat. They fair skinned. They got blue eyes. We ain't seen no many blue eyed people too many boats. But then you got this black. I'm talking about chocolate, brimstone, charcoal black, with this unique, thick, rich, curly, tight together hair, and they see the black, they see the glow of kindness and love.
Do you mean something like hair of lamb's wool, skin of
right? Yeah, exactly. That folk showed up on the other boat.
You mean the ones that they so-called stole the story of Jesus from you?
Get that guy. Them people said right. That they showed him on other
You getting ready
boat.
to get us fucked up, man.
No. We
You
not.
start telling the true shit, man. You
Listen.
getting ready to get us fucked up.
Listen, it's no. I've been lying. They got bigger fish to fry. You know who they got bigger fish to fry than me, DJ. I'm just a DjGps doing a little podcast thing. They got to worry about Jason Black. They can worry about Professor Truth. They can worry about Tariq Nasheed. They got to worry about them. They got bigger fish to fry.
The point there is, they're trying to make sure that this last generation, the ones that are shooting each other up, they're trying to make sure that they're not listening to them.
Well, see, that's the edge that me and you got over Professor Truth, got over Tariq Nasheed, they got over Jason Black. And guess what we got over there? We from DC. All the other rules that y'all been living by don't apply to us. So we gotta reach us for our culture, our history.
And we understand that you never made any rules for us. They were all just made for you. So
Right. DC don't play that. And we here to let everybody know that this gonna be regular with us. If I have to come, like when I move, and I'm gonna have to come get you my Jeep if you want to drop it, you're gonna come up to the new studio. We gonna keep this going because there's nobody in the blog section repping DC.
we're going to do it one better than that, brother. We're going to put this on the road. We are going to go to those barbershops. We're going to go out to the parks. We're going to go out any place that we happen to be. For those that want to talk.
No, I'm sorry, bro. I had to decline the offer because
I don't do public venues anymore. Oh, there'll be no public venues tonight. I'm sorry. I don't do public venues no more. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. I can't know. Man, I went through, shout out to Mansoor and Civilized Savage Gods. I got a hip hop group that I roll with that I've done live venues with, okay? No, bruh, I'm not doing no more live venues. If I do a live venue, it's on my own time. That means I pay for the venue, I pay for the area, I pay for my sound guys, I pay for everything. I'm not doing no other venue with a club owner,
I follow.
a venue promoter. We not doing that no more. Because see, my little YouTube Jones, I have to spin the music that I create. But let me tell you something. As a house DJ, as a disc jockey, I got a library that will blow people off the planet. Okay, I got a library that I could do a fucking 3-day rave out this joint with whatever you need.
I feel you, man. We definitely have to keep this together. When you get a chance to shout out to one of my little family members.
Come on, let it go.
Dirty Left Shoe Chronicle.
Hold up.
The Dirty Left Shoe Chronicle.
Call.
Okay.
That's a bit much for people from DC to digest. Dirty Left Shoe Chronicle, folks. That's what you saying?
The Dirty Left Shoe Chronicle. Look them up on YouTube.
Dirty Left Shoe Chronicle. Shout out to you, Dirty Left Shoe. Now, what I want to know is how come you can keep the right shoe clean, but something about the left shoe that you just don't want to wash that on or something. But we're gonna let that go for right now.
The dirty left shoe comes from shifting gears on your motorcycle.
Oh, but I thought you put the little sock over their joints, because I'm not messing my joints up on my motorcycle.
It still gets dirty.
Ah, damn it, Jim. I'm a courier, not a...
And by the way, when you get there to the Dirty Left Shoe Chronicle, just to know that you're in the right place, look up his T-Rex. He got a bitchin' ass T-Rex. Oh, by the way, say hey, little Cosmo.
Hey.
That's Miami though. He's not DC. He's transplant from DC though.
No, Listen, all my respect to the two-wheel Vikings. I'm a two-wheel for life. I'm a bike. But the big bikes, nah, bro. I knew from the stunts that I did on a mountain bike and mopeds and scooters that if I got on a big bike, I'll be dead.
You need to check out the trike. It's called a T-Rex.
I seen the little spider bites, and you know what? If I get a little bread,
This ain't little.
if I get a little something, you talking about the 3-wheel, the one with the wheel in the back and the 2 in the front?
And it's got a cover.
Hey, hey, you know what? I seen the little Bama, I don't want to say his name, but we're going to call him High C. We're going to call High C from Bronx River. We're going to call you High C. You're a High C type guy, you know. High C from Bronx River. He got one. Man, I saw his. I was like, you know what? I can rock with that joint because I can't take no more falls, bro, on no bike. I'm sorry.
So
Shout out to all my bikers, 2 wheels for life. When I do this this way, when I put the peace sign sideways from the right hand across my heart, that's 2 wheels for life. That's for my bikers. When I take the left hand and do the peace sign and put the two fingers up, that's for the 1-2 strip. That's for 12th Street Northeast, bro. That's what that was for. Okay, that's the record show. When I hit you with this, that's that 1-2 strip. That's 12th Street. Okay.
All right.
Okay, and we was the only little residential area that could stand up with the big boys, like Montana, Brentwood, and we stood up with the big boys. Okay.
All right.
Okay. We wasn't deep, but we was vicious. Okay. But that's why, hey, shout out to 12th Street. You ain't number love. Okay. Yeah.
For real.
But I know the stunts that I pulled on bicycles and mountain bikes and scooters and mopeds. Shout out to HP Mopeds, Alexandria, Virginia. I think he hung close. Master hung. I had this Asian dude, and he was the best moped mechanic in the city, bro.
Really?
Anything that came, it's like it was a clique.
Okay.
If you any bike that came out of Hung Shop, you was that guy.
Oh man.
And then Hung would tell you, shout out to Hung would tell you, if you let anybody else walk on this bike after I give you this bike, you better take that shit back to him. Yeah, no. Wait, was Bernie, you took this bike to Bernie? You take that shit back to Bernie. You don't bring it. No, I told you one time, you don't let nobody else work on your bike, you bring it to Hung.
And they can always tell when somebody else washed the bike.
Man,
I know every screw.
Change the inner tube. I'm talking about, who been working on this bike, Dre? No. You the a la carte. A la carte been working on this bike. I know they shitty ass work. Hey man, man, tell you something. I got 1,000 of them stories, but man, shout out to Hung. Shout out to the old a la carte. We were the first and the best in the food delivery and all this delivery game. Shout out to the failed Cosmo.com. All that, bro. We did it first, man. Shout out to New York because they had the bike message on, but we did it tight. We did it first in a lot of areas, bro. We get it, man. For real.
I got a lot of respect for y'all. Because most of the time when I was working downtown, right off of 14th and K Street,
boy.
Y'all was all up in the park right up in the park.
Yeah, that's Franklin. We used to call that, damn. Hey, Sal, what did we used to call it? Sherwood.
Yeah.
That's
exactly what that shit was like.
That's Sherwood Park on 13th and 13th and K.
Right by the Catholic school, right?
Right by the Catholic school.
What was the name of that school, man?
I can't remember.
But my band used to play in that school back in the day.
And then we had the other park down at 17th and K. That's Franklin.
Oh.
That's Farragut. That's Farragut Square.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Dog Pound.
Yeah.
That's Dog Pound.
Before the fences.
They got fences down Farragut now? No, that's Lafayette.
You Farragut too?
They have fences on Farragut?
They putting them up. You'll see them putting the berries up all around there.
Yo, I gotta call somebody. Hey, Alba! Bring me on Alba! Alba! Wow.
So what they're trying to do is they're trying to make sure that we can't go through there anymore.
I can't believe that.
So
you know what? I have to get confirmation. I'm gonna have to get confirmation.
No, go ahead. That's cool.
Give me 1 second.
But also check out how they're gonna do Anacostia Park. The other thing we need to look at is our own access to each other. Because just like we having this conversation, that's the type of shit we need to have. We need to have our own news. This is our own hometown news. So, I'm sorry.
Well, go hometown history. Go right and go continue because I got to know, man. Because I'm actually.
No, please do that.
Actually, if they did that, man, I'm actually gonna be hurt because we got a lot of memories in the park. But let me check this.
So check out what they're getting ready to do for Haynes Point. So you know they just had some lady that was killed about a month ago in Haynes Point. So what they have done, they're going to try to start implementing a check service to check yourself into. It's just ringing a bit. Am I too far off?
No, that's me.
Okay.
There you go.
So what they want to do is they want to start having a system that's going to be set up in the federal government. So we're going to have our cards, just like we have our COVID cards now. They're going to want to set up a system so that we're having a card so that we can get in from place to place to place. They're going to set that shit up, and it's a test bed that they're doing for DC. But eventually they're going to implement that everywhere. And the reason why they're going to do that, because if you notice, no matter where you live, wherever they have big houses, wherever they have big malls, they're also starting to have a lot of shootings. So in order for you to get in there to sell your goods, you're going to have a pass. Just like what they used to do in some of the Star Trek episodes, in some of the Star Wars. You had to have a pass to get into certain jurisdictions.
Your credentials.
To take care of your business.
Your credentials.
You got to have
You got your papers. Where's your credentials?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember, that's how it used to be in South Africa. For those of you that remember the history, remember South Africa became dominantly white after what invention? And this is something you may not have remembered, but it was called a Gatling gun.
Right. That changed. Yeah, that changed. Yeah.
Where did that invention come from? That particular invention came from the U.S. The U.S. sent it there to be tested, and after all those black folks were in line and couldn't fight, those that could fight were wiped out quickly. Then they flipped it around and brought it back to the U.S. and said, we can have a civil war now.
Damn, selling Excel.
Another person that you all need to look up is Ivan Van Sertela.
Okay.
He has a book called They Came Before Columbus.
I remember. I came across that one too. I came across that research. I didn't come across the book, but I came across that in my YouTube researching when I was researching.
Yes. Had an opportunity to meet that brother from a little place called Guyana or Ghana in South Africa. So in Guyana, they also had misogyny going on there also. So this Dr. Van Sertela was one that was light in complexion that could pass. But he was smart enough to realize, you don't love me just because I'm light in complexion.
Oh, I got my man up. Hey, Kurt Bone. Yeah. Hey, you look. Hey, Kurt Bone. Hey, they put a fence up around Farragut. It's Dre. Dre Dog Pound, General, 5-star. What you talking about?
My bad, dog.
Yeah, hey, did they put a fence up around Farragut?
Yeah, they about to fix that shit up.
What? They put a...
I gotta put your speaker, man, because I'm trying to cut.
Okay.
Hold up.
Tell him you're here with me also so that he understands.
I'm going to tell him in a minute, but he already know I get down. I'm
Okay.
5-star General.
Hey,
Yeah.
yo, what happened to your phone?
Oh man, I got a new phone. This my new phone.
Man, say Catherine Jordan.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I had to cut the budget, man. I had to get an Obama joint, dog. I had to cut the fat off the budget, bro. I can't keep paying all these phone bills. I got a lot of women in my life. I had to cut the fat off the budget, bro.
Hey, let me make sure I'm talking to the right Dre. Is it Dre Ghost?
The white ghost, yes.
White Ghost?
Right, that's right. Password accepted, white ghost, that's right. This is Dre.
Listen, I'm gonna know about that shit too.
Right. You know what?
Actually, I
You know what I'm going to do? Hold on, Kurt, bro. I'm going to switch over. Let me see if I can get you in here. Hold on. Hold up. Come on. They got your Kirk bone. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute, Kirk bone. Wait a minute. There you go. Come on up. Talk. I need to check the mic. I got you wired in.
On the Friday strip.
You was watching what?
No, I had to watch the pot out.
Oh, okay. Hey, Kirk bone. We live right now. I'm on my podcast on YouTube. I'm not doing live on Facebook. I'm doing YouTube.
I'm on the podcast.
You on the podcast? Yeah, you on the podcast?
I'm gonna show my ass.
Yeah, you on the podcast, Kirk bone. Let me get your mic up.
I'm motherfucking Philip Premier with the podcast.
How come he can curse and you don't let me curse?
Hey man, hey, stand down. This dog pound. This dog pound. This dog pound. Even though he's a 3-star general because he got the little handicap jump, but he's still a general down. He's a dog pound.
Fuck you.
Okay, but listen, I got you mic'd up because I got a new 12-track board. Let me try to clear this up. I got a new 12-track board. We're recording now as we on YouTube. But check this out. What my man told me is that they put up a fence around Farragut. And I told him, I said, hold up, man. I just tried to call Sale. I said, man, I gotta get confirmation of this because that's sentimental to me, bruh. Farragut is sentimental. If you're a real dog pound member, DC Bike Messenger, the Black Crew, the what? Dog, man, the Farragut is sentimental. The tree, bruh.
Listen, I'm a patrol member. I've been there since day one.
Hey, how many years you got?
Yeah.
How many you got on your belt? I know I left with 17. I did 17 years when I retired. How many years you do on the road? You still on the road?
On the road. You know.
You came in. And when did you come in? When did you come in?
Hold tight. Other than getting hurt, I ain't never stopped. I got hurt and I probably took a couple of months off, man, but I've been on here since 1998.
Okay, so yeah, you got less than me. So that's you got
Still
about
some time.
that's still time.
Shit.
I came in.
Yeah, that's like 22 years, right?
Yeah, because you're still riding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came in '93 and I left in 2010.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, but man, and like I got so many memories of Farragut, bruh, because we doing a DC podcast. Because I'm DjGps. I'm good for house. Everybody, I made my joint from house. And
Hey, hold up. Before I start talking on this podcast, we censored, but what kind of words can I use?
You can't talk about them bacon, lettuce, tomato people. You can't use.
No. I'm talking about profanity.
As less as possible. Okay.
I won't use the F word or the
Right.
That's the only one that's not in the dictionary.
Yeah. You can't.
Ass and
oh, that's good. That's beautiful. You can't use the J word.
I'm gonna have to jump in here, man, because the F word that comes from fornication. The root of that is fornication. So, motherfucker, they should be able to hear all that shit. Y'all fucking bringing out my goddamn Tourette's, man. What the fuck you mean? We can't curse.
I mean,
exactly, man.
Here we go.
And what the fuck is that? I mean, what the heck is that all about?
Hey, listen.
They don't like us, man. That's all it is, man.
Listen.
People that don't look like you don't like the words that you use.
Hey, yo. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. And y'all think about this shit, man. You heard what you just said. That's why they don't like us. And Michael Jackson had a they don't really care about us.
Yeah.
The same damn word you did.
Yeah, you use it. Hey, listen. Hey, Kirk Bone, hold up. Kirk Bone, what we not gonna do, Kirk Bone, we not gonna use other YouTubers' stories and hook, line, and catchphrases over here. Okay, see that sound like this guy High C is a High C guy on YouTube. He's a big YouTuber, and he's been saying that. Yeah, I don't want to say his name because I don't want to be giving because I took all my videos down. I was beefing with this guy, but I left this guy alone because I don't want to be a troll. I can't be a troll. As much as I want to flame this guy, first of all, I won't flame him about his misrepresentation and misusage and disrespect of Islam. I want to roast his ass for that. First of all, I want to put his ass over the fire. Mr. High C, I call him High C. Okay, I'm gonna send you a link to who this guy is.
No. That ain't what you do, man. But
I let that go. But the other thing is,
hold on. What you do? You kidnap him? You put some
no. What
you got matches in?
Cook
Views expressed by the participants of this radio
It's
station.
not the expression of DjGps or Lord Vengeance Records or the Death Star Studio production company. Okay, hey Kirkbone, you're talking about the 20 years back Dre. We're not talking about DJ Dre now. We're not talking about retired. I'm retired from all the goon shit.
The social security number is standby.
I haven't seen DJ Dre yet, man. I haven't seen you in a minute, man.
I'm going to give you
because the reason why you don't see DJ Dre because DJ Dre.
You my dog, man.
Social security number is standby.
Listen. Hey, Kirkbone, and the rest of my dog, man. Shout out to Brigadier General Bobby Blister Brannigan, okay? You already know. Exactly. I ain't got nothing but love. I love y'all. Even the alley cats, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a difference between dog pounds and alley cats.
You always been my dog. I knew you since I got out here, man.
Exactly, okay? We put in work.
And you used to cut on my moped.
I used to work on your moped. Oh man, your brother. And let me tell you something. Boy, I got your brother good. I got his ass good.
No. When remember I spray painted my that Boots Black.
Yeah.
And you was like, man, that ugly motherfucker can never smoke my white oak.
I don't know, you know what? I don't know what y'all was thinking about trying to race me on the white ghost, but y'all was wrong. First of all, I had the only white Dalem in DC.
Yes, you did.
White Dalem in DC. Shout out to Dalem. They're a moped company out of North Korea, and they banned them, and they was classic, and they was the baddest things on the damn street for not having gears in a clutch. But yeah, hey man, but look, I got your brother. Listen, because he had a red Dalem. Because see, my people.
Speaking of that, he had the first brand thing.
He had the first brand. He had the brand. They gave him all the Wex puppies. I couldn't stand them. They gave him all the Wex guys. Shout out to Washington Express, my first courier company when I came out of jail. I got to shout him out, Ted Emerson. He gave me my chance. I was coming out of jail. I told him I got to go to court Monday. But if I take him this note saying I got a job, I might be all right. God bless him because I never look back. Huh?
I'll be in jail.
Nigga, I did 5 years.
For what?
For Mrs. Butterworth. That's for. Fuck you talking about?
I'm not asking, man.
Well, you ain't know, nigga. Yeah, I used to do that thing. I used to keep the Mrs. Butterworth on deck. Shit. In my daily travels.
You sound like a criminal.
A legend. But see, that's bad. Them records is sealed and everything. Actually, they used the cocaine. Look, they used the coke distribution records to give me my pass to go op for the spec op shit. Oh, you work perfectly, Mr. Barnhart. You already got cocaine distribution charges on your record.
Hey, Dre.
Hey, yeah.
Dre.
Yeah.
What's your name? What's your name, man?
My name's Doug.
That's DjCv. That's DjCv. I'm DjGps.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man. That's the coolest nigga. Hey, Drake is the coolest nigga I ever met when I came out there, man.
He's
I'm
my
telling
neighbor.
you the truth.
He's my neighbor.
That's my dog right there, man.
I feel you.
I love all hey man. Yeah, hey man.
Hey, dog, hey, Drake.
I didn't become a listen. I was a hood superstar, and I was a superstar from the grimy grind, from the trenches shit. But to become a real superstar, to become a real legend, man, I didn't become that until I got on them two wheels, bruh. I ain't even gonna hold you. I didn't feel that street, that gangster shit that I did when I came. Listen, let me tell you about being a messenger, Kurt Bone. Let me tell you how I became a courier. I just got released. I wasn't released. I was getting ready to get released to a drug program. I just did 5. I just did.
What kind of drug you was on?
Huh? I was slinging. Nigga, fuck you talking about? Nigga, I was on 11 for him.
Yeah. Bullshit.
That's 30 years ago. I was doing that. But check this out. Check this out.
What kind of drug you was on?
Nigga, I was slinging and selling the butters.
No, you're not answering my question, man.
What? The Rockiana. The Yackleberries. The Captain Crunch berries. What? Fuck you talking about, bruh? Stop playing with my game. You playing with my gangster right now, Kurt Bone. We try to leave that guy a little business in there. We try to leave him back there. Now. I'm trying to get the story up why I don't bring them people out. Okay?
Your version of Tourette's.
Exactly.
Come over here and kick my ass.
No, I don't do that no more. I got nephews and shit. I got nephews and shit for that kind of shit.
Kick your ass.
Nigga.
Matter of fact, I'm on the job right now.
Hey, Kurt Bone.
I
Listen.
don't even have a car.
Hey, Kurt Bone. Let's not go there. Listen. What I was trying to explain to you, and maybe you lose my motherfucking point. Okay. Yeah, you did. Maybe lose my point. Tell me
You know I want to fuck with you, though, man.
Listen, you can't beat nobody, Kurt Bone. You can't. You're not that guy. You're the bait guy. You're the guy that we send out to say, okay, soon as they come fuck with him, we send Kurt Bone out as in Kurt Bone.
I can't beat nobody.
Listen, we know you can't. That's what we sent you on recon. We said, Kurt Bone, go over there and that nigga. Listen,
I'll whoop your eye. I'll whoop somebody's ass. I probably would whoop your ass. I probably would have, though.
You're not whooping my ass, Kurt Bone. We know this. Okay, now check this out.
I'm on my way. I'm going to beat the fuck out of you.
Hey, Kurt Bone, hey, hold up. No, don't turn this into something different now. Hey, Kurt Bone, listen. Listen, Sel just told me. Hold up. Sel just told me.
Hold up. I'm closing my door right now.
Hey, Sel. Hey, Kurt Bone. Hey, Kurt Bone. Hey, Kurt Bone. You know. Check the dog pound history books. I'm the one that used to bring the gloves down to the park every September.
Bring them joints down there.
What, boy? Nigga, I was the one that used to bring the gloves down to Farragut at the end of August. Listen. At the end,
Hold up.
Who that box? Was you down there when I was boxing niggas?
I'm gonna hit you with this one. What's his name?
Boxed him. Boxed him. Who else? Who else?
What the fuck is his name?
Boxed him. I used to come down that motherfucker at the beginning of the pro season, and in the courier business, in the summertime, all the college kids come out and do courier work. But as soon as September comes and they got to go back to school, that's pro season. That's when the real bikers stay out there and work through the winter time. Right?
Yeah.
So at the beginning of the pro season, I used to come down to Farragut with the gloves, and I told niggas, if you got anybody got a problem with me before pro season, hold up. No, let me finish up. No, Kurt Bone, no. Hey, Kurt Bone, don't do this, Kurt Bone. I'm hosting the show. Kurt Bone, listen. And I used to tell niggas, listen, pro season about to start. If you got a problem with me about anything that happened over the summer, let's put the gloves on now and let's get it out of the way. Because I'm not going to be coming out of the building and a nigga done put a U-lock on my motherfucking bike.
I ain't know that.
Damn.
Yeah.
That shit?
It get ugly, nigga.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. You owe somebody money down the dog pound.
Shit.
You didn't pay your bill. You come out the building with that package, there's another lock on your bike.
Oh,
You
shit.
ugly.
Hey, big bro, what's your name again, man? I forgot already, man.
It's CV. It's CV. DjCv.
Hey, look at man. Hey, Dre was one of the baddest motherfuckers downtown. I ain't gonna lie. That's my dog right there.
No doubt. No doubt.
I ain't gonna sit there and lie to nobody.
Hey, Kirkmo, check this out. If I was to come back to work right now, and did Uber Eats, Postmates, and DoorDash at the same time, hey, Kirkbone, you remember I was one of the founding fathers of the freestyle.
Nigga.
I was one of the only ones that worked. I was the first ones that started working for 3 to 4 different companies because I was that good. I was working for Best, Wex, and American, or Action, or any other third string I put on the roster. I ain't play them games. You're not gonna have me standing by 207 standby on the hill till we find something bullshit. I'm calling one of my other countries. There's something coming off this motherfucking hill.
I dig it.
So, my man, you still out there doing it, right?
Who, me?
Yeah. You still...
Hell yeah, man. Hey, well, I'm not, all right. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not doing courier work.
Okay, that's good. I mean...
I'm Domino's guy now.
Okay, that's sweet. Because way back in the day, back in '82, to tell you how far back I was.
You said 82?
82, right? 82. I was doing the messages or the bonding messages between DC, Richmond, and Philly every day.
Oh shit! You gotta be fucking shitting me, man. 82?
Back in '82, yep.
Damn.
I'm not gonna
82,
bite.
You know how old I was in 82?
Man, were you even here? I mean, yeah,
I'm about 6 years old at that thing, 82.
Wow. So
No,
that's
4. I say 82. I was 4.
that's what I was doing when I got off from my regular job. Because the other one, you know,
Man, how old are you, man?
I'm 63.
I figured that.
Yeah.
I figured that, man.
But I mean,
I'm like, God damn, man, that motherfucker,
man, I used to see y'all out there hustling on their bikes, and I was like, you know, you think you a good bike rider, but ain't shit like a bike rider that's out there doing it for a living.
You're not as good as motherfucker. We used to call them. Hey, Kirkbone, we used to call them motherfuckers weekend warriors or commuters.
No, I wasn't even a weekend warrior. I rode my bike on the weekend, but I didn't want you all to see me riding.
Oh, yeah?
Man, me and my partners, we used to call ourselves riding because every now and then we'd go up to Sugarloaf Mountain. You know what that is?
No.
Out past where we are in 270. You know what Sugarloaf Mountain is?
Sugarloaf Mountain?
Yeah.
Nah.
So
Out here where we at?
yeah, it's
Nah,
out there.
I don't be.
It's out past Edinburgh.
It's a lot of white folk out here, bro. We don't be doing too much recon. Now, see, when I'm in the hood, I got a recon where I'm at. I mean, if I'm be posted up, if it's just like a quick little mission, I'm gone. But I don't be doing a recon out here.
We used to roll so deep back at that particular time, it would be us brothers, and we would be 30, 35 deep on our bikes on here.
Oh yeah, that's how we get down. Hey, come on, you better let them know.
No, I'm saying, but that's how it was back in '82. But we didn't do, and we knew not to fuck with you courier guys, because you courier guys, y'all did that shit for real.
We did that shit for real.
Like, we were the weekend warriors.
What you do? Hey, Kirkmon, I used to clock maybe 120 miles a day. How many?
Oh, shit.
How about you, Kirkmon? When you add up all your deliveries and your mileage, how many miles did you ride every day? Have you been riding every day, Kirkbone? About a ball 20.
What'd you say?
I said, how many miles did you average a day when you ride, when we worked, when we was currying? I averaged about 100.
Whoa. When I first came out here?
120 miles a day.
When you first started riding?
When I first started riding,
98, it was pumping. Okay, you done told me.
The first time
It was public in 98.
I can average about, I want to say 30 miles a day.
Hell no.
Really?
No, that's 3 trips to Furk and back. No, more than that. All right, but let me tell you this. I used to ride when I came home. I used to ride from Nova Avenue and Marlboro Pike.
I know that's that.
You know where that's at?
Yeah.
All the way to DC.
That's 25
Hey,
miles
look
right
at
there.
that Gary there.
And then look, and Curry, look, and then ride, look, and Curry all day long. Go up Whiskey, go up Neiman Marcus, all that, all day long, and then ride back at 6 o'clock, back out Nova Avenue, Marlboro Park after being riding around
Hey,
DC
bro,
all
I
day.
might be broke about that. I might be broke about my knowledge.
Yeah, you is.
Right.
I'm just doing a little offspring.
If you listen,
I used to work at IGE, right?
listen, I work at IGE too.
The thing is, I used to park my bike at the store. I mean, at the office.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Kirk Bone.
You know.
Hey, Kirk Bone. I'm gonna keep you on the line, right? But I gotta go.
Go ahead, talk to me.
Listen, I gotta go to a commercial break. And start another tape.
Kirkbo, I'm gonna talk to you, man. DjCv out of here, man.
No. We come. Hey,
No,
Kirk
man.
Bone.
No, because
You about to go?
I got to go.
Yeah, they go. Hey, Kirk Bone. My man about to go.
Y'all want to hang up on me, man?
No, I'm not hanging up on you, but I gotta start a tape. My man, hey, let everybody know, my man DjCv, he's about to roll out. Okay? So I'm gonna let him roll out. I'm gonna keep you on the phone.
Yeah, I'm
gonna do a quick commercial break. I'm gonna stop the camera, get this music. I'm gonna stop the camera. I'm gonna get this music on, and then we're gonna go into part 2 about our courier stuff
I'm with you, dog.
on today's topics.
I need that.
I'm right behind you because I'm gonna lock the door.
Got you, baby.
All right, so let me start this music, and I'm gonna get right back with you, Kirk Brown. Hold on.
I got to stay on the phone, right?
Yep. Yeah,
I'm here.
Stay on the phone, Kirk Brown.
I'm here. Oh man, you're trying to make a nigga dance now. Shit, I'm doing that one then.
Hey, Kirk Brown. If you want to keep talking, you can keep talking, bro. I ain't mad at you, man. Let me get.
I love you talking, man. Hey, what's this shit, cats, man? Once y'all shit go viral, hey, I want to be a part of this.
Okay, Kirk Brown. Hey, Kirk Brown. Okay, listen. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. And I'm gonna get right back with YouTube. Hey, look, I'm gonna get right back with you, YouTube. I'm gonna take this quick commercial break. Hey, come on, let me check your mic. Hold on. Come on, Kirk, I need you to talk. I gotta check your mic. No, but you gotta talk into your phone so I can get the level out over here. I can't hear you, Kirk Brown. You still with me, Kirk? Let me get your mic together, Kirk. Hold on. Kirk Brown. Wait a minute. Kirk Brown. No. There we go. I lost your mic. I got a new board here, so I can't remember where you was at because I got a lot of channels. Hold on.
Come on, Kirkbone. There we go.
Come on, Kirkbone. Where you at?